Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
ED version of the Kale, so we'll have to see if he's going to go for the same plan here.
No matter what the build, like what the team's doing, right? They needed AP in their last game, but the Shy built AD anyways, so kind of fun to see, but he's going up against the Jace,
and this, actually, good trading here from the Shy, but
yeah,
this is where you can actually see how you can, like, combat a presence. Right, well, do I take the definitive route of I can succeed by farming, or do I try and flip the game on going for this play in the top side, or risk falling further behind?
Well, let's pause on that because it's the bottom lane play that gets made first in the 2v2. Mako up with the wall and on, gets absolutely obliterated. Meanwhile, Demonic Ascension popped in the mid lane. Angel has the shockwave available, but he's waiting. A never move again comes through, but the shockwave tags him back in. Denied while the 2v2 ends up in favor of EDG. Viper and Mako, baby, they're doing it again. Not in a position where he's dominating lane. He's not the Draven who's snowballing. Maybe the wrong time to ask it, Dagda. What do you think?
Yeah, we're definitely having a fight.
Okay, hold the thought, though, because SOFM comes around with an instant flash. Shockwave good as well. Angel once again calling in clutches. The Shy gets the kill. The Kale up and easy. The never move to slow down Flandre and Mako on the run.
Time for EDG.
And Angel's poked out Scout a little bit as well. The Herald will disappear, but plating given over to Angel as he moves over. Still confident here in the strength of Viper as SOFM gets tagged away. Sonic Wave's there from JJ, the kick backwards as well. SOFM has his ulti to get out, but he's on the wrong side of dodge. True shot barrage. Man, there you go. You get the Korean sniper from Viper, the 3-0 start that every Ezreal wants.
Nice play from JJ to get the kick as well, and Weibo just not quite able to get the sync that they needed to actually try and find that pick, and means now EDG get one. Shy getting some good damage onto Flandre.
In the lane, and even Huanfeng moving towards mid. Weibo Gaming put the pressure on while Viper's left behind in bot lane.
Yeah, trading bot tower for mid turret. EDG have Viper in the way. So much work and get so much damage off of that item.
Nice little touch-up, thanks for that. So we'll see as well. But for the Shy, he's caught out here. Divine Judgment going to come through. JJ puts him against the wall. True Shot Barrage helping out. He's not dead yet, thanks to a bit of durability, but eventually he goes down with the help of Flandre. Caught out in the side lane, the biggest one for EDG. Weibo Gaming come too late. Wait, hang on. Depth charge. Okay, they want to find this. Mako caught in the middle, though he flashes away, but he ain't tanking enough, and Huanfeng finally gets to cash in. Turns from bad to...
towards Rift Herald, so at least it'll be something for them, but when you get in towards these team fights, you still have to be careful that Huanfeng will churn out damage.
Yeah, I mean, again, 13 out of 16 as well, so he's hitting levels pretty hard for EDG to deal with, especially as we start getting towards the 4th, 5th Dragon Dagda ever so soon.
Yeah, I mean, I genuinely am a bit worried for EDG here. Like, they haven't really kind of picked up the pace of the game enough where you can actually just run away with this in like one fight.
We A-ramming for the time being, but Flandre, the only person not there, he's taken Dragon by himself as SOFM won't get there in the nick of time. EDG is, remember Huanfeng used the Whirling Death to spot it out. EDG still playing with fire here in front of the Baron, and SOFM, he's going to be slowed down walking on in at 5k. It's continuing on. EDG want to flip this one as teleport being burnt from the Shy, but it's gone. EDG have taken the Baron in game number 1. The Shy coming in the aftermath. He's not level 16, but it's a Kale with range as SOFM takes a tag and EDG are out of there.
SOFM or on, and you see SOFM trying to hide out in the shadows to get that engage. Let the Shy tear through. He's at 3 items. Like, this Kale will hurt. It's just about getting him into the fight.
But JJ's walked into melee range. Hang on a minute. He's walked into the Shy. Flashes away with SOFM waiting. Why did he do that as Viper? Arcane shifts towards trouble. It's a good never move from Scout as he pulls out the Demonic Ascension, but Weibo Gaming, they're split too. The Shy by himself, the Divine Judgment coming through. SOFM sending him backwards. The Shy alive for now, but they're all piling on. EDG, why? Mikhail, Dagda just don't know what's happening. Weibo Gaming with 5 members strong, and even with the Baron from JJ, they're tearing through the minions. One fell swoop, and EDG fall down. It might not be the end of the game here, but the inhibitor's broken over.
Weibo decimating them in the team fight. Now they get the Dragon as well, and look at the...
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's actually just because it's like, you know, you drop this king when the shot ends up like making the unbelievable play, but JJ again.
Here we go again. I mean, JJ, what's going on? He goes golden, but he's buying time. On might be low, but it won't matter if the jungler's dead. The flash forward from SOFM, but he's kicked backwards. It's one jungler after the other making the mistake as Viper flashes on in onto Angel, the shock blast. Flandre chasing up. Viper and Flandre recovering the play, and Weibo Gaming are sent all the way back to their base. Mako flashing forward. The shock blast from Flandre.
You've got Scout as well off on the sides, just trying to make sure they can stay here to pressure in towards the base as well. This should be the inhibitor now for EDG, with death timer still not up.
The Shy sticking around. Crown is now down. The Rylai's helping out, slowing them down. Level 17, but we're already past that point as Viper's damage is something to be scared of. He again hits like a truck. Stand tall as SOFM didn't make the play, Dagda.
Yeah, SOFM needed to. No flash on Viper. That was your moment. Weibo were waiting perfectly until On's flash was up, but SOFM won't commit.
And look at the poke come through. Weibo Gaming are trying to run away. The Shy now frontlining in front of EDG. Weibo Gaming again. Hesitancy kills the cat as Scout running forward. He knows that this game's now in the bag. The Swain taken care
as well. Look at Scout already having reset to make sure that he can get there in time.
It's going to be so hard. I mean,
the Hex Flash available, but I mean, this Dragon isn't even going to stick around long, and suddenly this becomes so much more difficult now for
Turret down in the bottom lane. That's going to be the next charge. The Shy's moving in by foot because he burnt the TP and still keeps things cold. As On needs to find the engage here. EDG positioning again to go aggressive as SOFM. Dodging away from the ulti, but Angel does not. He gets knocked up and flashes away. The Shy is the saving light of Weibo Gaming, but at this point it's looking hard as EDG again get another inhibitor. Not. He's defending by himself with the True Shot Barrage, even adding a bit more depth to that. They successfully defend Dagda, but it looks like an onslaught.
Yeah, I mean, there's still one more wave to go with 15 seconds. This is this. Can they hold?
Watch Flandre as well. Onto Scout. They find a target. Weibo Gaming want to make their line, and the Samba On is already dead before the fight starts. EDG now in a 5 versus 4. It's one Fong running for the base. The Shy, the shining light, blown to smithereens. Flandre and Viper hurt like hell as Jeje with another sick kick flash. EDG, they were hanging for a bit there, but game one belongs to them.
And EDG in the lane, but we'll have to see his Viper.
Yeah, it's the Shy.
Yeah.
So I know. Normally in a cast, now I'll give you guys a quick casting 101, super quick. Normally they say don't talk about
push on bot lane so they can move Viper up, but Viper does need to move back down, even running an extra TP for himself as well. So maybe they take the fight and then he TPs back down.
I mean, On's just walking in. There's a depth charge on Flandre, and I told you folks, LPL fights over Herald, but Mako's dying quick as the Herald's secure, but EDG with no health bar. What a snipe coming through from one Fong, but Weibo gave me the health bar quite low as the blast goes taken. No! Angel goes over to send his jungler in, but it could be a good thing as a reset. Number one comes in, but it won't allow another. Meanwhile, the Shy dealing with Viper. This bird trying to go to an egg, but it's already happened. Viper secured it. He gets another double, and EDG somehow come out clean. Okay, goal lead in Dagda. As they push in here, it'll be 2 with 2 dragons.
He's giggling to himself in the top lane when he thought he was going up against the Shies and Onivia. Like, this has gone spectacularly. Like, you know, immediately just follow up on that engage. There's just nothing left in the tank. Dragon goes across, damage for Scout on this bot lane tier 2. Maybe a little bit more, actually, as a... Oh, the wall not able to get Scout into place.
Yeah, not quite, but look, the minion wave dies. That's the one good thing about Onivia is we see a bit of an engage here in the jungle. On's gone deep, and Scout is over the wall. The kick backwards. No one from Weibo Gaming was there. He got in. He's away, but for how long? Flandre's after him. On his play, the cheeky game of cat and mouse, and we all know how that one ends.
Yeah, On is officially off as Angel will get a top tier matter too much.
He flashed for that, Dagda. Like, he just wanted his Hex Flash, obviously. Not looking good, as you said. For Weibo Gaming, they're up against Soul Point as Viper gets hooked on in. He walked into that Viper, knocked up. Hang on a minute. The MVP from game number 1, that was just tragic.
Grouped up in that tight corridor, it's so easy for Mako to land that Glacial Fissure. So that's
until Weibo Gaming have no choice but to run into their death grip.
And like an EDG, they don't have to move from here, right? They already know they've got control. Only just setting up for like massive AoE damage that EDG have.
We'll engage here when they're spotted out Scout on that ward. Could be the opening here for Weibo Gaming. Finally something happening as a Heartbreak used. Depth charge from On, fantastic. The whirling death sends Flandre and JJ all the way back to the but as TP comes through, Scout now joins the fray and On is bursted down immediately. The Shy is zoning off, but that Glacial Storm won't be walked through. True Shot Barrage once again into the backside. It hits One Fong, who's kind of left isolated. He takes the Hexcape with the Shy, now having to flash away as Mako stands there threatening him. Weibo Gaming are torn apart from each other. Scout is solo carrying while Viper takes down turrets. As he goes golden, they're laughing again at Weibo. Scout here zoning away. You're not going home. SOFM is going to be the next target for Mead as Angel wants to recover the play, but in this game that has just been so silly, Weibo Gaming are lambs to the slaughter, and this Onivia has done absolutely nothing.
Fully carrying this game.
Well, I'm so glad we got a bit of spice from Weibo as well, but just look across the board of Weibo Gaming in comparison to EDG. 3 to maneuver. Weibo Gaming, their health bars blinking, and EDG are making this look easy.
I mean, it really is, right? Like, you don't really have the wave clear at the moment because of Onivia being forced back. Like, yeah, now you can.
They got him. Glacial Storm's going to come down as well. Onivia great with wave clear, great at defending. But EDG using their poke wells on, gets a 2-man depth charge. Their last stand in this series, Weibo Gaming fighting hard, but One Fong can't deal with Viper, who tags him up so heavily, burning down. True Shot Barrage from downtown was so close, but Viper's done enough work. 5-1 here again on the Ezreal. The Shy trying to avoid all the skill shots, but Weibo have no say in this one. The world champions of 2021 will stay undefeated, Dagda, as SOFM gets hit for pound. EDG making it look so easier against this bird in the top lane, but it's EDG who are still soaring in the LPL.